Hey everyone, so you know that moment when you're trying to make a big batch of cookie dough or whip up frosting for a cake, and your hand mixer just can't keep up? It starts to overheat, the dough gets stuck in the beaters, and you're left standing there wondering why you even bothered. Well, I ran into that exact problem recently, and that's when I decided to upgrade to the Globe SP20 20-Quart Countertop Planetary mixer. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I have to say, I was a bit skeptical at first. I mean, I've had my fair share of mixers over the years, and they've all seemed to have their own set of limitations. But this one, oh man, it's a whole different story. This isn't just another mixer sitting on your countertop taking up space. This thing is built like a tank, and it handles everything I throw at it with ease. Whether I'm making pizza dough for a party, whipping up a huge batch of mashed potatoes, or even mixing up a cake batter for a wedding, this mixer does it all without breaking a sweat. One of the things that really stood out to me about this mixer is the 20-quart capacity. I mean, we're talking about being able to make enough dough for 60 medium-sized pizzas in one go, which is perfect if you're feeding a crowd or just love baking in bulk. I've used it to make huge batches of cookies for the holidays, and it's been a total game changer. No more having to mix and bake in small batches, wasting time and energy in the process. But what really gets me excited about this mixer is the planetary mixing action. Unlike some mixers that just spin the beaters in one direction, this one moves the beaters around the bowl while they spin. That means every bit of your batter or dough gets mixed evenly, so you don't end up with a bunch of dry pockets or uneven textures. I tried making a big batch of cinnamon rolls with this, and every single roll came out perfectly fluffy and consistent. No more scraping the sides of the bowl halfway through because the dough wasn't mixing properly. I've also been really impressed with the motor on this thing. It's a custom-built, high-torque motor that doesn't quit, even when I'm mixing thick dough or heavy batter. I've used it to knead bread dough, and it handled it like it was nothing. The three fixed speeds are simple but effective: low for mixing delicate ingredients, medium for general use, and high for when you really need to power through thick mixtures. Plus, the front-mounted controls are super convenient. I can set the 60-minute digital timer and walk away, knowing it'll shut off automatically when it's done. That last batch feature is also a lifesaver. I can just press a button and it'll repeat the last setting, so I don't have to keep resetting it every time I use it. It's little things like that which make a big difference in the long run. I've found myself using it more and more, just because it's so easy to use and the results are always consistent. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but what about durability? Well, let me tell you, this mixer is built to last. The gears and shafts are made from heat-treated hardened steel alloy, so they're not going to wear out anytime soon. I've had mixers in the past where the gears would wear out or the motor would start to struggle after a while, but this one feels solid. It's NSF certified too, which is a big plus if you're using it in a professional setting or just want that extra peace of mind about the quality. Of course, as with any mixer, there are some things to consider. For one, it's not small. It takes up a decent amount of counter space, so if you have a tiny kitchen, you'll need to think about where you're going to put it. It's also pretty heavy, so moving it around isn't the easiest task. But honestly, for the performance and capacity it offers, I think it's worth the trade-off. The only other thing I'd mention is that it's a bit of an investment. It's not cheap, but if you bake often or need to make large batches regularly, it's one of those tools that pays for itself over time. I've been using this mixer for a while now, and I have to say, it's been a total game changer for me. In conclusion, the Globe SP20 has been a total game changer for me, and I think it could be for you too. Whether you're a professional baker or just a hobbyist, this mixer has the power and capacity to handle even the toughest mixing tasks. It's built to last, easy to use, and produces consistent results every time. So, if you're in the market for a new mixer, I'd definitely recommend giving this one a look. Happy baking, and don't forget to check out the link below to see the Globe SP20 for yourself.